Well, was hen man door. It's looking like another episode of the classic Thursday morning review.
Welcome back to the Thursday Morning Review, sponsored by our new merchandise website. This is not a drill. Visit the website hovering over my face to purchase your own TMR swag, which is sure to instantly raise the bushy, unplucked eyebrows of your peers. I'm your host, Student. Let's get into it. On Sunday, after the final church service in the Triple HA Chapel, a brawl broke out. As usual, Hermeneutic was in the middle of it. Apparently, he compared Oot's laugh to the screaming goat button, may it rest in peace, after which Oot gave Herman the disappointed slap of sisterhood. Breaking news! Sexism is over! Following the heroic actions of a few brave students on Sunday, the long battle with the fifth most feared ism has, by all appearances, been won. Brainy and Big Guy helped prepare lunch, while Bless and company took charge of the unnecessarily masculinized task of washing dishes. One like equals one respect to these young heroes. On Sunday evening, students gathered in an unfinished chapel on the hill for ethics presentations. The presentations were met with impassioned applause. Afterwards, the group took part in a traditional liturgical ceremony. The candlelit service was quite moving, especially after a stray candle lit the church house on fire. In the aftermath of what is being called Inferno on the Hill, Triple HA has reached out to the church to extend sincerest apologies, but the calls have been met with coldness and threats of litigation. Monday was the last day of finals. To celebrate, students enjoyed finals brownies and liquid smoke water. The big news this week was mentoring retreats. To say that men and women had equal opportunity in this case would be, in a word, inaccurate. The men trundled out into the forest where they survived on leftover gas station food and suspicious foraged mushrooms. The men participated in manlyhood demonstrations such as the polar plunge, scaling the wall of manness, and compliment competitions. Eventually, most of them joined a band of merry men who spend their days taking from the rich and giving to themselves. According to my reports, the women were escorted to a castle. They feasted on lamb chops and caviar, daintily sipped tea with their pinkies raised, and spent their days watching jousting from afar whilst fanning themselves with those fancy white fans. Eventually, the fun came to an end as most of the ladies were exiled into isolation by a wicked witch. This has all been reported to TMR and definitely has not been deduced from the fact that the women went to the castle. The idea. How dare you question my journalistic integrity? Last evening, students were enthralled by the plinking and the pipes of their peers at the voice and piano recital. Feeling the impending doom of tomorrow evening's choir program, much of the crowd worked on memorizing their choir songs as they listened to the recital. In a strange mix-up, all students are now second-year students. The former first-year class has met all the requirements for their first year, which has rocketed them to second-year status, while the second-year class has not yet graduated, meaning all students share this prestigious title for a few days. Days. Great job, everyone! Should I fix that? Today is the day for grad prep and work activities. Don't forget to plan a sanity-saving siesta into your schedule. Speaking of things to remember, don't forget to remember to fill out your class evaluation forms. And always remember, don't hate, evaluate. This evening will be the annual farewell supper. On the menu, pretzels and water with a side of sentimentality and tears. This week's PPR is, once again, all positive. TMR viewings in 323 have been referred to as respectable, while the show itself was labeled inspiring and incoherent by our distinguished critics. And now, our weekly blessing upon your slightly smaller left nostril. May your choir memorization sessions be efficient, accurate, and life-giving. Seriously, good luck. Thank you for watching the final normal Thursday morning review. Next week, TMR hits the road. We'll see you then. Have an egregious week, everyone. Don't forget to buy swag.